But exactly.
What's up, boxing fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some shocking news that's shaking up the boxing community. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, one of the sport's brightest stars, is making headlines for something way beyond boxing. You won't believe what federal agents just discovered in his home. That's right, the feds raided Gervonta Davis's house. Stick around, because this is one story you don't want to miss. Davis has been making waves with his incredible performances in the ring, but now the spotlight has shifted from his knockout power to something far more serious. The feds have raided Tank's house, and what they uncovered is bound to leave you stunned. There's a lot to break down, so let's jump right into it. Before diving into the details of the raid, let's take a moment to talk about who Gervonta Davis is. Tank Davis is one of the most thrilling and explosive fighters in boxing today. With a flawless record of 30 wins and no losses, he's electrified fans with his power and aggressive style. A rising star and fan favorite, Davis has also faced his share of controversies. From legal issues to public altercations, the limelight hasn't always been easy. But nothing could have prepared us for what happened next. So, what went down? According to recent reports, federal agents carried out a surprise raid at Gervonta Davis's home. This wasn't some routine check, it was tied to a larger investigation. Authorities reportedly discovered a stash of illegal drugs and a cache of unregistered firearms inside his residence.
What the hell, bro? People do. All right, so what's your side of this?
The discovery was made earlier this week when law enforcement officials, armed with a search warrant, entered Davis's home. According to sources close to the investigation, the drugs found weren't minor, they were considered serious contraband. As for the firearms, they were reportedly hidden in various spots throughout the house. So, how will this affect Gervonta Davis's career? That's the million-dollar question. First off, Davis could be facing major legal consequences. Possession of illegal drugs and unregistered firearms is a serious crime, and if convicted, he could be looking at heavy fines or even prison time. Beyond the legal fallout, this scandal could damage his career in multiple ways. Sponsors may start backing away, and his upcoming fights might be delayed or even scrapped. We've seen how controversy has affected other fighters, and Davis might be no different. But here's where things take a twist. Gervonta Davis broke his silence about the firearms, and guess who he linked it to? Yep, Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Tank claimed the guns were only for protection. Protection from what, you ask? Davis dropped a bombshell. Floyd allegedly hired people to attack him while he was out on his runs. That's right, the only time Tank is without protection is when he's running, and Floyd used that to his advantage. Mayweather, according to Tank, spied on him and even shared his location with former opponent Frank Martin. Can you believe that? It was Frank Martin who allegedly exposed the whole thing. But Floyd didn't stop there, not even close. Given their long history working together, Mayweather knows Tank's every move. And what did Floyd do? He reportedly gave away all of Tank's strategies to Frank Martin. Needless to say, Gervonta Davis wasn't too happy about it.
The one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him bad.
Another statement was released by Gervonta Davis after the raid, and this one mentioned Floyd, and trust me, you don't want to miss what he said, because it changes everything. I wanted to get to Floyd before he could get to me. He had guys spying on me at the hotel. He had some nasty plan in mind. I ain't scared, bring it on, whenever. But I do need some safety precautions. You can't be bringing your fists to a gunfight. Floyd Mayweather versus Gervonta Davis, how did it all begin? Let's break it down.
7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yeah,
Isak Cruz.
yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah, September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah,
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Tank Davis is now under arrest. Now, Floyd being Floyd, tried to take control of the narrative, claiming he's always been there for Tank, helping him every step of the way. He went on to say that it's always been Tank taking shots at him and showing disrespect. Floyd painted himself as the victim, insisting he's only ever had Tank's best interests at heart. But we all know that's nothing but cap.
Been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Well, that's funny. Floyd says he's been there for Tank, so what about the fact that he tried to get him arrested? I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't sound like helping to me. And it gets worse. Want to know why Floyd got Tank locked up behind bars? He had him thrown in jail because he found out Gervonta Davis was sneaking around with his ex. Yep, last time I checked, dating someone wasn't a crime. Floyd is as petty as they come. Floyd even joined forces with Tank's biggest rival, Shakur Stevenson. Yep, Floyd and Shakur are now putting in work together in the gym. And with those two in the same room, you just know they're plotting something against Tank. Now, if you're wondering why Floyd has suddenly turned anti-Tank, here's the reason. Gervonta Davis recently revealed that he's landed a deal way bigger than Floyd's. And we all know Floyd's ego is through the roof. There's no way he's going to sit back and let anyone outshine him in the industry.
Well, because he was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Yeah.
And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
This is exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
But hey, Floyd doesn't have to worry about Tank's career anymore because Tank already messed that up on his own. And with the whole raid situation, the boxing world is buzzing with reactions. Fighters, analysts, and fans have all weighed in, with many expressing shock and disappointment. But Mike Tyson, on the other hand, wasn't surprised. Tyson said, "Gervonta Davis didn't surprise me. You saw the fame and glory he was getting. This was going to happen. You get involved with certain types of people when you're on that level, and then the next thing you know, you're in handcuffs." So, what's next for Tank Davis? First, he'll need to deal with the legal fallout from the raid. He'll likely face a lengthy legal battle, and his defense team will have to work hard to minimize the damage. This is going to be a tough one to bounce back from. Let's see if Tank can make a comeback. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.